Now let's see this question. If the disk system has rotational speed of 3000 rpm, then what is the average access time with a seek time of 11.5 milliseconds? So here they are saying that seek time is given and then rotational speed is given, then we are supposed to find out average access time. I told you that the average access time is going to be, one is seek time plus, if rotational latency is not given, you are supposed to take half the rotation time, isn't it? Half the time taken to rotate the entire disk, plus data transfer time. But here data transfer time is not given, therefore you can assume that it is 0, which means we are trying to transfer maybe a small amount of data which is negligible, and now from there we are supposed to find out the average time. So average access time is going to be seek time, which means 11.5 plus half into rotation time taken to rotate it one time. Now how to find it out? In 3000 rotations is going to take 1 minute, which means 60 seconds. Therefore one rotation is going to take 1 by 50 seconds, right? And so half rotation is going to take, that is what, isn't it? Half rotation time we are going to take. So half into rotation time is nothing but half rotation. So half rotation is going to take 1 by 100 of this second, which is also 10 milliseconds. 1 by 100 second is nothing but 10 milliseconds. Why? 10 into 10 power minus 3 is going to be 1 by 100. Okay. So this one is 10. This entire factor is going to be 10 milliseconds. This entire factor is going to be 11.5 milliseconds, right? 11.5 plus 10, which means 21.5 milliseconds is the answer. That is the average access time. Only thing you should remember here is data transfer is not given, that is why you are taking it as 0. In case it would have been given, you should consider that factor as well. Now coming to the next one, what is the average access time for transferring 512 bytes of data with the following specifications? So here access time is given, and also disk rotation. From this you can find out disk rotation time and half the disk rotation time, and the data rate is given, and also data that we are transferring is given, and also control overhead is also given, right? So in this case what is going to be the average access time is, all the factors are given. One is seek time plus half into rotation time. In case if the rotation time is given, then we could have taken that, but then they didn't give us the rotational delay, that is why I am taking half into rotation time plus data transfer time, plus sometimes there will be some overhead because of the controller. Every hard disk is going to have some controller which is going to add some delay. Now that is given as 0.1 seconds, 0.1 milliseconds. So I am going to add it up. Control overhead is also going to be added. Now what are the things that we know and what are the things that we don't know? One is seek time is given as 5 milliseconds, that we know, plus rotation delay we have to find it out. Now for 6000 rotations it is taking 1 minute. For 6000 rotations it is taking 1 minute, which means 60 seconds. Then for one rotation it is going to take 100 seconds. Now 1 by 100, right? 1 by 100 seconds. Then for half rotation it is going to take 5 milliseconds, right? Therefore here I have to write 5 milliseconds plus, what is the data transfer time? Now if you see this, the rate at which we can transfer the data is 40 kilobytes per second, and the total amount of data I need to transfer is 512 bytes. Then what is the time taken? So for that you have to find out the data, which is 512 divided by the rate at which we are transferring, 40 kb. So 40 kb means 40 into 1024, right? So if you calculate it, you are going to get it as 12.5 milliseconds. Okay, so I am going to write it as 12.5 milliseconds plus 0.1 is already there. So if you sum it up, you are going to get 22.6 milliseconds as the answer. Got it? Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs universities better than IITs. They have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%. But all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkey's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkey, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkey is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkey. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.